My name is Cliss. I'm here to invite you to open your mind and think for yourself. Let's talk for a moment about Amazonian jungle. Recently, the media is spreading fear about how Amazonian jungle is getting burned. Fires all over, collecting money as usual. Many ONG organizations collecting money to help Amazonian jungle. This is not possible. Please think, investigate, search for yourself. Amazonian jungle has an effect called flying rivers. It's a dense jungle, really humid. Even if you provoke a fire, it cannot go farther in the forest because it's impossible. So please think about how many times, for how many years, government is tricking us. It's spreading fear because they have hidden interests in different countries. They want to get the treasures of every place as possible. Minerals, plants, animals, resources. And this time, they just want to get something even more valuable. Is this first civilization of the planet was in Amazonian jungle. So there was an association called Daquila Pesquisas. So I invite you to see the link under this video and how this association is going with different scientists and professionals there, finding all the treasures, different artifacts hidden by ancient civilizations, and how they gave it to the government and they stole it as usual. So please seek knowledge. Thank you.
Hello people, I am Yurander Fernandez de Oliveira, President of Tequila Research. I came here to tell one thing for you: the Amazon forest doesn't burn. We have been following all this controversy in relation to the Amazon, in relation to burnings, who is guilty, who is not guilty, if it's the Indians, if it's President Bolsonaro, if they are non-governmental organizations. So, this is a big controversy involving people who have nothing related. First, the Amazon forest does not burn. The person who studies, the person who has a little knowledge, knows that the Amazon forest doesn't burn. It's impossible. We have 5 headquarters in the Amazon for over 30 years, and we never witnessed a burn in the Amazon forest. But how the burning occurs? People deforest a portion of forest, breaks all the wood, breaks all the vegetation, let dry for 10 days and set fire there. And this place will burn. The forest is prepared to burn. If he doesn't make a limitation to separate, the fire can advance, but in 2 or 3 meters it stopped burn. The humidity there is very intense. Some people are talking that even Bolivia is also being burned, that the Brazilian government also is responsible for this burn. So let's not do injustice. Especially you who are a journalist, don't be fooled by these companies that control the information. You, who are a journalist, may even be vexing now speaking that the Amazon forest burns. The Amazon forest does not burn. There are experts, biologists, and other experts of the environment who knows this, knows that the Amazon forest doesn't burn. There's no way to burn. Why don't they tell this to the media? Why don't they talk this to the mainstream? Why don't they talk to the president? Why they don't speak to the people of Brazil that the Amazon forest does not burn? Just because. Controlled information. If they say anything, they risk losing their jobs. They have to be quiet, with their mouths shut. There are many economic interests behind it. And through biodiversity, there are fruits and trees that haven't been catalogued yet. The mineral question, the biggest fight is for the ore, by oil. For all ore deposits that are hidden in the woods. So this is the fight. The foreigners destroyed all their forests, and now they want to intervene in our Amazon forest. The Amazon is from Brazil. So we have to protect Brazil. You who work in the media, you who are a journalist, don't let yourself be influenced, or because you got paid, to speak untruths, and distort the information. Be a Brazilian. Be a Brazilian, and disclose the correct information. It would be interesting, you who are a journalist, you who are ordinary people, you who are a businessman, you who are a biologist, research about the flying rivers. Research the flying rivers, and you will see what the Amazon is, you'll see what is our Amazon forest, and why it can't be burned. Everything is a game of interests. All are manipulation to destabilize the Brazil, to create false movements, to blacken the image. They want Brazil, they want our land. So you professionals, biologists and others more who study this whole question of biodiversity, the mineral question, have courage to really speak the truth. Don't leave it in the hands of a government that has started now. Don't leave it in people's hands who work in the fields, who are cultivating the land, and still being blamed of burning the woods. And now, even the Indians are being blamed of setting fire to the woods. Here we are at the Cerrado of Mato Grosso do Sul state. Here the woods burns. This forest, this woods burns. Yes, it burns. Because the leaves are dry, and the vegetation is undergrowth. It burns, and it burns until reaches the thickest forest, that works like a wall of humidity. The biodiversity, the large number of biomass which is on the ground, it's too humid, and does not allow to burn. So this is a whole lie. This whole controversy that they are doing without the slightest need, just to scratch the image of Brazil, and the Brazilians out there. It is a shame what is happening, not at national level, but worldwide. So, I'm surprised with some institutions who are information disseminators, let it happen. Only due to professional or financial interests and also many others. So Brazilian people, wake up. Brazilian professionals. Especially you who are biologists. Who knows that the Amazon forest doesn't burn. Why don't you tell the truth? Are you afraid to put your job at stake? Guys, we're talking about Brazil. We are talking about our children. We are talking about our future. Why let foreigners come here and humiliate the Brazilians wanting our ores, our reservations, and we still stand idly? And some still applauding the destruction of our future, of the Brazilian people. And what is most important to us here, let's wake up Brazil, let's wake up professionals. The technology is at our disposal, the information is in our hands, directly, on time. Just you are not lazy to research instead of saying things that you don't know. This is a message from the Tequila Research for the Brazilian people, for government leaders and for all of you who are interested that Brazil grows. If you want to know more about our research, the information is there on the screen. Contact us through the various coordinators spread around Brazil and the world. It will be an honor to have your participation and your contribution to humanity, mainly in Brazil. A big hug, and we hope that everyone wakes up. We have 5 headquarters in the Amazon forest. There were never burnings, because the Amazon forest doesn't burn.